Two new laws focus on mental health signed today by Governor Ron DeSantis. Now, one of them is aimed at tackling mental health issues and preventing crime. Senate Bill 168, known as the Tristin Murphy Act, will provide counties with resources to create mental health programs for certain offenders instead of sending them straight to jail. Christina Burgess spoke with a local woman who was attacked just last month. And Christina, I know she's been advocating for this kind of change here in Florida.
Yeah, Heather, that's right. This woman's attacker has a history of violent attacks, and instead of wanting him to stay behind bars, she's hopeful this new piece of legislation will help her attacker and address a serious mental health crisis.
It's one of those scenarios that you never think would happen to you.
First Coast News first introduced you to this woman who is asking to not be identified for safety reasons in May. She and her friend were attacked by a man while walking along the South Bank Riverwalk near Friendship Fountain. The man was arrested and police identified him as Talmadge Blingsley Jr. He has a long history of stalking, violence, and making racially motivated statements. The women shared their story in hopes of getting Blingsley and other offenders help.
He needs mental help, and until you solve the base problem, jail's not going to do anything. So it doesn't seem like a solution to me.
And Florida lawmakers are now trying to solve this problem. On Wednesday, the governor signed Senate Bill 168, the Tristin Murphy Act, which allows counties to establish misdemeanor mental health programs and pretrial felony programs to prevent people who are mentally ill from being incarcerated.
We don't think that somehow just putting them in jail is going to fix that. That is not going to fix those problems, and people need to be held accountable, but you also have to provide support in ways that will actually address the problem.
The bill will also require emergency responder training and mental health evaluations for people with a history of incompetency before they are released on probation and returned to society.
I'm hoping that the bill helps them get the help they need and essentially gets them off the streets eventually and maybe into getting a job and living on their own. But it's a start, and I think that's great.
And Talmadge Blingsley Jr. is still behind bars with a bond set at $19,000. He makes his next court appearance on July 18th. Christina Burgess, First Coast News on your side.